Hey, what's going on, family? I just wanted to share an excerpt from my book, Don't Talk About It, Be About It. And in this piece, I had just talked about in order to, you have to name your fear to tame your fear. And this section, I want to talk about reframing the narrative. Because here's the thing, once you identify what your fear is, then you can tame it. And so now we have to reframe the narrative. Once you've named your fear, it's time to shift the lens. Ask yourself, what's on the other side of this fear? For me, overcoming my fear of heights meant becoming a drill sergeant. That role allowed me to mentor others who face the same fear. Time and time again, I found that every fear I faced stood squarely between me and a goal I deeply cared about. What if that fear isn't blocking the path, but is revealing the path? What if naming your fear helps you see the next right step instead of the whole staircase? Fear is often just your growth in disguise. I wanted to share that passage because, man, it's amazing. I wanted to be a drill from the minute that I entered basic training, and the drill sergeant was probably one of, my grandfather was one of my strongest role models, but next was my drill sergeant. And the impact that my drill sergeant had on me, I said, one day I want to be a drill sergeant. Thing is, Griff don't like heights. I'm just gonna keep it real. Never liked them, but again, if everybody else doing it, I'm gonna do it. But I knew in order for me to be a drill sergeant, I had to go off of this tower. And in basic training, for those that's never served, it's a tower that one of the things we have to do is go off of this 34-foot repair tower called Victory Tower at Fort Jackson. So I had to go off that tower if I wanted to be a drill sergeant. I wanted to be able to give back. Now here's the thing about becoming that drill sergeant, going off that tower and becoming that drill sergeant. Not only did I go off that tower and become a drill sergeant, but I was successful as a basic training drill sergeant. I did 18 months in basic training. Then I went on to win the Fort Jackson Drill Sergeant of the Year, which I had to go off that tower many a times. And also I ended up making Sergeant Major on the back end. And I would tell you that if I wouldn't have faced that fear, for those people that serve, they know drill sergeant is one of those things that help you get to that next rank. But me facing my fear allowed me not just to become a drill sergeant, but it probably set the path for the rest of my military career. But what if I didn't go off of that tower? What if I allowed my fear to get the best of me and say, you know what? As much as I wanted to be a drill sergeant, no, I ain't coming up off that tower. How many times you done did that? How many times you done allowed something that you say you're afraid of or you're scared of hold you back from getting the way you're trying to go? Most of the time, that thing that you're afraid of, that you're scared of, when you actually do it, when I actually went off and came off that tower, I was ready to go back off of it again. I went on and went to Australia Repair School and some other schools as well. Don't allow fear to stop you from going to wherever it is you're trying to go. Man, if you have not picked up the book yet, I ask you, I encourage you to go get your copy. I promise you, you won't be disappointed. For the people that don't like to do a whole bunch of reading, I wrote this book specifically for you. It's not a whole bunch of reading, but it is some homework in here. Inside this book, I do ask some reflection questions after every chapter to engage with you, but also make you think about some things that you need to do to make yourself better. So, hey, thank you for just listening to me for a second, and I hope that I can continue to do this, and I look forward to getting the feedback from those that have already purchased the book. And hey, don't talk about it, be about it.